Welcome back to the Black Sand Prospecting Channel. Today, I am out at Whiskey Run Beach again. We're going to see what's here today. Got a couple hours to play around, get a sluice in the water probably, and the water is really different from even a couple weeks ago when I was here. Let's take a look. So this channel here is opened up, and that is kind of closed up. So I'm going to try, I think, get in behind these rocks a little bit. These are actually on bedrock. That is bedrock. These are on the bedrock. It kind of has a little trough that goes along the side here. There's a lot of bedrock in here. You can see it there, here. I'm going to try and get into here, trying to get down into the bottom, see what I can get out of that. Not a lot of black sand around right now. I've just got here, so I'll search around a little bit. But let's get some stuff set up and start playing. Now I'm going to spend a little time up that direction there by the truck and see if I can't get something from behind those rocks in the low pressure zones. But I may also grab some of this black sand here. It's got some thicker layers down here closer to the water. You gotta watch that when the sneaker waves come up and get you. But there's a lot of black sand through here. And some of that stuff was just on the surface up a little further, but this, I believe, we can stick my foot through there. It has a little substance to it there. If I had a shovel here handy, I'd probably pop that loose and see what's going on. So we'll check that out later.
Oh,
hey!
geez, that's heavy.
Guess who I found? What's your channel?
Oh, mental activity.
There you go. Go ahead and check him out and give him the old thumbs up and subscribe. I've seen some of his videos, in fact, a bunch of them actually. Neat channel. Go check him out. All right, we got the sluice box set in here. We've got a nice, it's pretty high volume, but we've got a nice little V going there. It's going to burn a lot of material through here. It'll run through pretty quick, so I may try and slow that down a little bit, but we'll see how it works. All right, I went back to the truck and got a brush so that I can go ahead and clean out the sluice box. It's been a while since I've used this thing. Kind of had a busy summer, and actually spring, summer, and fall, so I'm just getting back into this now. I also stuck some rocks up in through here, kind of slow that water flow down a little bit. So let's get started with this. I've only got a couple of cups of material, maybe 4 cups of material. So I want to clean this out, but I'm also making sure that there's no bubbles in it. I'm using the Dream Mat again today. I've got another sluice in the truck that has, I believe it has, let's see, I think it has carpet in it. Carpet is just a regular little ripple. See how this goes. That seems to be clearing out pretty good. I might have to adjust water just a little bit. There we go. Snuff her down. Oh, got it. Whew. Almost lost that. That was like $1.25. Now the other Dale that was here earlier was prospecting. I'll put his channel up again here in a link, but he was digging with this and he's seen some layers in here, so we'll see if these have anything in them. Yeah, see the different layers here. Not super dark, but a little bit. Well, I tell you, if I decide to get big buckets of this stuff again, like I just did, I'm gonna go grab the cart. It's 50 yards or so, but these buckets of heavy sand are exactly that, heavy sand. Now what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for this to kind of clear out down through the mat. That way we know if anything's going to get caught, it'll get caught in that mat. I have had stuff not show up in here, even this fine stuff, and end up showing up in this green mat. Put these in. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do these, but it looks like I should. Might be able to adjust it. You know, a lot of this is adjusting your flow. A lot of the time involved in setting up a sluice is getting your water flow the way you think it should be. A bit more here. All right, dude, get that slowed down a little bit now. Might be able to see the stuff we've got in there if we've got anything. A little smoother water flow through there. Wow, this water's cold. I left the house pretty late today and I still had ice on one of the vehicles, and I've got a couple little specks in there. Ice on the vehicles, and I also had some ice that I had to get out of the cart. Alright, so we've slowed that down quite a bit. Let's see what we get now. Alright, I've redirected the water just a little bit so there's not quite so much flowing through here. I'll go ahead and knock that down and I'm done here, but there's really not much to knock down there. Just barely enough because there's still a lot of water flowing through here. Anyways, I've gotten material from up against this corner. So I'm going to go grab the glove. My wet cold gloves. We'll classify some material here. Now it doesn't seem to matter which way the water flows out of the creek. It still seems to go right along the edge of this, so there's always material. And I'm actually on top of bedrock right here. So I'm really kind of sweeping nothing this, but we'll see what happens. Literally nothing. Oh, there we go. Big rocks. Well, the battery went pretty close to dead, so I had to plug the phone into the truck. I went ahead and got some material, got it from back over there, and ran that through the sluice. So it's sunset time, and that means it's time to load everything up and get out of here. If I were to get stuck somehow, which I don't think I will, but if I were to get stuck, I don't want to be calling people at midnight going, hey, come get me. Anyways, so I'm going to give you a little view of what I'm seeing here. All right, as the sun starts to set here, let's go ahead and watch this finish up. Of course, now is when I don't use the tripod. Look at those waves popping up. Look at that ocean spray. All right, let's go ahead and clean out the box here. Should have grabbed a hand, but this will probably be fine. So what I normally do, you might or might not have seen me do this before, or other people, you just stick the bucket in front of your sluice box here, kind of get it in under there, and then bring that up. don't know how much of that you can see right now because, well, it's there. Oh, you can see most of it. Let's go ahead and bring you up a little bit. There we go. Now we'll just go ahead and splash that out a little bit. First, I want to take the flashlight though. Give it a quick inspection now that some of that material has walked down into the bucket. I see a little speck there. We got one, at least. Got some really neat little garnets in there. Alright, so no obvious pickers. And those garnets shine really well with that light. Alright, so I normally just take a scoop and kind of wash that out. Trying to be fairly thorough. That's good. I'll undo these swing nuts that are on the back of these screws here. And that mat will just slide right into the 5-gallon bucket. We'll go ahead and give it a little bit more water. Kind of wash that stuff out from behind that mat holder. All right, so mat is super easy to clean. Get it into this 5-gallon bucket here. Anything in there. Okay, let's put a little bit of water in here. I like to try and do this with the bucket fairly full. Close enough for now. Alright, so right now it's kind of backwards the way you want it. So what I do is I normally turn it on its side, like so, and then flip it around in the right direction. Give it a good jostling there. And that bad boy is clean, ready to go. All right, I'm gonna pack it up. We'll go ahead and clean this up at the house. All right, we'll do a little reclamation here. All right, off to the house. All right, well, we're back in the truck. Everything's loaded up. Time to leave the beach. What a great way to spend the afternoon. So let's get out of here. All right, 4 low, and here we go. Just kind of crawl out of here. It's pretty narrow right now with all those logs there. Surprised somebody hasn't come along and moved them, but they haven't. And it looks like we're the last ones to leave. This parking lot was full when we got here. running out of 4-wheel drive. And let's go. All right, well, we made it back to the black sand kitchen. I ran through a couple of little classifiers and a 20 and a 10 mesh, and then ran it through the finishing sluice that I got from Gold Hunter 77. And this is what we ended up with. We did end up with gold. Let me dump some of that water out here. Lots of jet dry for this stuff. All right, let's see if I can get it. That's a nice little line of gold, I'd have to say. Not bad, not bad. Don't think it's weighable, but it's still not a bad line of gold. All right, well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. And if you made it all the way through, hey, like and subscribe. I'm going to be producing some more videos here a little more often. So, yeah. Thanks.